These are the Epic Open Sport Air Conduction wireless earbuds from JLab. They sent me this to check out. So let's open this up. This has 14.2 millimeter speakers, and this will give you 26 hours of playtime, 7 just with the earbuds, and you get 19 with the case. So this is the case here. This is a wireless charging as well, as you can see. You can also charge it from the back here with the USB-C cable, and they include the nice braided USB-C cable here. Nice cable. All right, let's open these up this way. All right, looks like snakes. We're gonna test those in a minute. Just see what else you get here. So you get, oh, drop the cable. You get the quick start guides here and all that. Okay, so important stuff I'm gonna look through. I love the app to this. You could adjust the EQ. You could have presets to 1 or 2 or custom EQ, and then you could save that setting and actually have that as a touch feature. So with the touch controls here, as you can see, you could pretty much control everything. With one tap, you could do volume down or play and pause or all that. So you have the right one here, you could do that. You 2 taps, you do another feature. With 3 taps, you could change that EQ like I was mentioning earlier. And then you could do long press for if you want to skip or play tracks. It also has a button on the side. So the touch control, obviously the touch control, but you also have a button here. So you have the button controls here, and you could do the same thing here. You could customize that however you like. So you could do a lot with this. I mean, not only does it have touch control, you have button control, and you could customize it from the app. You have a music mode and movie mode. So you could pretty much, if you're watching a movie or listening to music, you go to those modes. And there's also a safe hearing. So this will limit the decibels, so that way it won't hurt your ears when you're listening. So you could adjust that how you like, which is nice. The app is amazing. I like that we're here. If you go to My Lab, you can actually go to ambient sounds and you could choose a different sound, but you can also play more than one. So if you want to hear a nice fan sound, you can hear that, but you could play a fan sound while you hear a bird chirp or a wave crash. It's like a night mode one. So you could have this set up if you're, you want to go to sleep and you want to have some kind of like nice ambient sounds or some sleep sounds. That's awesome. I really like that. You could pair multiple at once. So real cool app. As far as connectivity, this uses Bluetooth 5.4 with multi-point connectivity, so it connects instantly. Also, there's audible sounds in here, so when you put this in your ear, it actually says, hey, full charge, whatever. So that's real cool. No second guessing when you put these on. So as far as comfort, these are very comfortable. These are very lightweight. They wrap around the ear real nice, and you could flex this however you like. And I forgot I had them on after a while. So these are extremely comfortable to wear for a long time. This is also sweat-proof on IPX55, and so you can work out with this if you're running outside. This doesn't have active noise cancellation, but this does have environmental noise cancellation because it has 2 microphones, which pretty much remove the sounds, the background sound when you are making phone calls. So the phone call quality is real good. And as far as the sound quality, this will lean more towards mids and highs. The bass isn't really there. And I say this just keeping things flat. Of course, you could change the EQ, but I always review stuff with everything flat. So, but this is, you can, of course, tweak the EQ to make it more bassy, but this is just purely real good mids and highs, very clear. And it's also very loud. I understand why they have that, decibel reducer, because these for open ear design, typically you don't they're not really loud because it's meant to be open ear, so you're going to hear ambient sounds and sounds around you and stuff like that. Surprisingly, it's very loud, and definitely overall pleasure for the ears. If you're looking for some real good open ear, great for sport, earbuds that have great sound quality, real good sound, very loud, and they have a really good battery life with excellent app. The app is extremely the plus to this because of all the features, the customization, and I like the button. Man. I'm sometimes when you have earbuds and the ones with swiping and all this stuff, I miss the buttons. They're physical, so you can actually they're tactile. You can feel and know exactly what you're doing. So I love the button. Bring that back, please. All the other earbuds, excellent earbuds, definitely ones I highly recommend. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos just like this one. And also like the video. If you want the product shown, just click the link in the description.